Oh, yes!
What's in the box?
What is up, YouTube? It is me, the Cardboard Degenerate. My name is Doyle, and I love to rip packs. These packs, right here. We have been waiting. Valentine's Day has arrived, and the present from our lover is this, Set 2 of Riftbound League of Legends. Now, I fell in love with this first set. I thought it was amazing, I thought it was wonderful. It actually got me into playing League of Legends, that's how much I enjoyed it. So I've been playing the game, I've been collecting the cards, and now, the day before Valentine's Day, we are all going to get to enjoy the most romantic gift of all. Packs. Now, I managed to get a couple of boxes of this and a couple of loose packs as well, which means I am so happy to rip an entire booster box on the channel for you here and now. This is a very tough product to get. There was raffles, limited runs, the whole shebang, scalping, bots. It was drama, it was scandal. Riot didn't know what to do. Their Shopify API was hacked. But this, I got from a retail store. I pre-ordered it. I'm ready to go. I don't think I'm going to be as lucky with the third set. It's proving to be a very difficult buy. But this one, this is here for you and me. Camera change. Now, I've already taken the plastic off this pack. That's on me. I had a bad take to start with. I realized I was not wearing my glasses. I had headphones on. It was a whole mess. But now I'm here. I'm ready. We're doing this thing. I'm going to crack this bad boy open right now. The plastic was gone, but other than that, she remains perfectly sealed and ready to rock. And I hope you are too. So, this set. Ooh boy. Lot of new champions. Lot of new legends, lot of new spells, lot of new equipment has been introduced. This changes the game and introduces some meta-breaking stuff that blows the Origins meta out of the water. And for people like me, who maybe wanted to see a card with Yone on it, because they like to main Yone, well, it fulfilled their wish. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm a little excited. The hits in this set are crazy. Of course, all the usual. Here we go. Showcases. Over numbers, alt arts, signatures, artist signatures. In fact, that's the only kind of signatures. There is hit after hit in this set. The value is high because the demand is crazy and the supply has not yet gotten close. So every card you're seeing fly by right now is a monster hit, and we would be happy to pull any of them. I have opened quite a bit of the first set, and I've never pulled an over number, never pulled a signature. I've got a couple of really nice alt arts in my collection, but I'm hoping that Set 2, Series 2, Spiritforged, is going to make this happen for me. Let's begin. Now, it's another side seam type scenario, so I gotta practice my... Ooh, that feels good. That feels like a good omen. That feels like we're going to have something happen out here. I haven't actually seen the new rule cards that come in this set yet. It's the same sort of deal as the first one. We'll be popping those off to the side and just digging into the good stuff. I'm going to pop the token or the rune at the front of the pack, which may sometimes be a spoiler because you can get alt art version of the runes and they look real pretty. So, bang! First pack, ready to go. Just checking my framing off screen here. Okay, we're locked in. Let's do it. Chaos rune, Blood Rush, Navori Scout, Aspiring Engineer, Detonate, Faye Porter, Laurent Duelist, Sea Monkey. Okay, I love the art on that card. I love that. Power Nexus, Ruin Runner, Void Hatchling. Hey, okay, so there's 2 hollows in every pack, unless of course you get one of the hollow runes, and they are generally purple rarity or above. We want to make sure we're seeing lots of purples. Sure, that's going to happen the whole time, but we want to see those orange marks down the bottom that show us we've got an over number or an alt art. Aurelia Blade Dancer and Longsword. Oh my goodness, sorry, I misspoke. 3 hollows in every pack, that's my bad. But generally, the first one is a hollow common or uncommon. We've started out really strong here. Aurelia Blade Dancer, Longsword Equipment, and the alt art Orn Blacksmith. Now, I'll take a moment to show this off, because the alt arts generally have a specialized sort of hollow foil finish to them that is really, really lovely, and you can see it there in the sort of top corners. Also, they've got a reflective descriptor now? Is that a sticker? Did they put that over the top of Chinese writing or something? I've got to admit, I am curious. It's definitely raised. Maybe that's just part of the art. Okay. Our first alt art out of the first pack. Anything purple and above, we'll say we're going to put on the stands until we run out of space. Let's keep going. Pack number 2. Oh, they've done some work with the side seams. Now, if you opened a lot of the first set, you would have known there was some QC issues. And you can sort of see it there, a little bit of chipping and fraying on the cuts between the cards. Apparently, that's something they're looking to resolve from the third set onwards, but their manufacturer had already begun work on the second set, so whatever the issue is, they couldn't resolve it in time for the Spiritforged release. You can see there, we've got a black backed card. That means we've got a legend, and it's in that back slot, so could be something nice. Body Rune, Desert's Call, Chemtech Cask, Void Drone, Sand Shifter, Laurent Blade Keeper, Overzealous Fan, Bonds of Strength. Now, I haven't seen any of these cards yet. I've obviously done the usual reading because I'm excited about a new set. But a lot of this is brand new to me, especially all the new equipment. Okay, there we go. So that's what we usually see. A regular sort of common holo in that first slot. Bud Mercurial is our champion unit, and our legend is Severe Battle Mistress. Those are both epic rarities, which means they for now earn a spot on the stands, but we're probably going to have to make a little room. Hopefully we're going to have to make a little room for our overnumbers and for our alt arts. Pack number 3! Oh no. Oh no. Not this. This pack is clearly cursed. This pack is going to have not just nothing in it, but like a giant fist is going to come out and punch me in the face. Can't even tell you how excited I am about this set. It is just stunning. I'm so glad I was able to pre-order what I was able to get. So we'll be opening it on stream. We play League of Legends every Saturday morning, Australian time. And we open, every time we win a match, we crack a pack. We've been doing Origins for a long time, so it'll be nice to get some Spiritforged in the mix. Doran's Shield, Frostcoast Cub, Armed Assailant, Temptation, Ramhound, got some more units, battlefields, some more gear. There's our first holo, Blood Rush, our legend, Fiora, that's going to be one of the pre-con decks for this set, Grand Duelist, and equipment, Guardian Angel. Yeah, we're definitely going to run out of space here. Mathematically, I don't have enough stands to put all the purples up if we're going to get at least 2 in every pack. That's 48 perps that we can't be displaying all of them. Maybe I'll leave the legends and the champions up there, because they're the things we're really here for. All the League of Legends nerds in the room want to see how their favorite champ is being repped in the card game. Frigid Touch, another spell, unit, Cold Shot, Zone Punk, Angle Shot, Orn's Forge, Experimental Hexplate, there we go, we're into the holos. Black Market Broker is our common, Marching Orders is our purple, and Champion Rumble Hot-Headed. Yeah, okay, you've earned yourself a spot, buddy. I'm gonna pull this purple equipment off and replace it with the champions and the legends. So still only 1 alt art so far. That might be, honestly, based on the hit rates I've seen historically from Origins, that might be one of maybe 2 hits from the box, but I'm hoping we can get a little bit luckier than that. I would love to pull something showcasey, something with a signature, something over number on stream. I'm yet to do it, but if I'm gonna do it ever, I want to do it while y'all are watching. Our first token is the mech/buff. That's familiar, they haven't changed that design since Origins. Thwonk. Oh, they got a new type of Poro. There's a lot of Poros in that first set, and now we got Pirate Poros to enjoy. Against the Odds, Disarming Rake, Eye of the Herald, Laurent Blade Keeper, Loyal Pup. New Battlefield, some new equipment, Beast Below. Okay, so our first holo slot, Sacred Shears. Severe Battle Mistress, that's the second one of those that we've pulled. Hey, where my Yone mains at? Blade of the Ruined King. Hell yeah. 178 of 221. That. Oh. Every time I'm getting the items for my Yone, or Yone, that is a core piece of my equipment right there. Blade of the Ruined King. Very, very nice. Ooh, I can feel it. I can feel a Yone heavy deck in my future. Had to switch over to some easier to use champions. Actually playing League of Legends, I found that Yone mid at the difficulty curve was a little rough on you, man. So right now we're focusing on Garen top and Leona support. Something a little bit mechanically easier while I work out how to play the game. Corrupt Enforcer, Sand Shifter, Laurent Bladekeeper again. New battlefield, new equipment. Sunken Temple, there we go. An uncommon holo. Death Grip. Really nice holo finish on that. And Styrax Gauge. Hey, Draven, Audacious. There we go. So this right now, this is the, I don't know how heavily this particular champion features in the deck, but your man Draven is the meta destroyer at the Spiritforged launch events and whatnot. Everyone's talking about how the Draven deck is the absolute beast mode deck for the new meta. So I think you'll be seeing more and more of Draven as more and more Spiritforged hits the market. Onwards. Okay, got another legend card in the back there. Order Rune, Wages of Pain, Void Drone, Doran's Shield, Gearhead, Guards! Punch First, Fey Porter, Rockfall Path, Rally the Troops, Petrosite Monument. There we go, that's our first holo battlefield. Ravenbloom Conservatory, very nice. Here to help, a Poro Focus spell, and our legend is Jax, Grandmaster at Arms. Holo finishes, even on just the purple rarities, are very, very nice. They make sure to include a bit of, like, coloration, even if there's no textural element. Really helps sort of keep some of the variety up in the cards. On to the next. Ooh, that one ripped nicely. That one ripped nicely. Gotta be something good in here. Now, I've kind of deliberately... Hey! Okay! Alt Art Body Rune. So these are, honestly, absolutely killer. I don't know if you'd ever go so far as to, you know, One Piece style Gold Don your entire deck, because they are pretty exy, but I suppose so are a lot of the Gold Dons. But these runes, with their special holo finish, the Alt Arts, primo. Pride of place for that guy right there. And it means we've, now, I don't know if that takes the spot of one of the holo slots at the back, or if it just replaces the rune slot, but let's find out together. Seems like the kind of maths I probably could have checked ahead of time. Okay, there's our first holo, Plundering Poro. Little shiny pirate Poro for all of y'all. The Chem Baroness Legend, and Fizz Trickster. There we go. Okay, champions and legends en masse. Am I going to have to pull the box down and put up a third row of stands? Possibly. Tell you what, when you're opening one of these packs, the value feels enormous. It feels for real. Like you're really getting, you know, stuff you can get excited about. Buff / Sand Soldier, Lonely Poro, Forecaster, Gem Jammer. A couple more units. Dire Wing, there's that Loyal Pup again, the Fey Dragon, Drag Under, Forge of the Fluffed. Forge of the Fluffed. Factory Recall is our uncommon holo, Hextech Anomaly, and Lucian Merciless. So another champion unit joins the ranks. Jeez, I don't even know where to put this. Alright, I'm gonna have to start covering up other ones. Sorry, Bard. You're out of here. I'll recap all these at the end of the video, so You will get a chance to see everything that we pulled of the various types, champions, legends, runes, and such. Won't miss out on anything. Mind Rune, Eager Drakehound, Navori Scout, Chemtech Cask, Eminent Benefactor, Sea Monkey, Black Market Broker, we've had that in a holo, Eye of the Herald, Angle Shot, Strike Down, there we go, there's our holo Sea Monkey, looking real flash, Assembly Rig, and Bellows Breath. So we got a spell and a gear in our holo slots in that particular pack. Okay. On to the next. Not a good rip, but, you know, we've had a couple of good rips, but we've had a couple of great hits. Ooh, a double legend pack. Okay, I can get involved in that. Mech Token. Against the Odds. Ribbon Dancer. Frostcoat Cub. Bushwhack. Yordle. Overzealous Fan. Couple more units. Spells. Prize of Progress is our uncommon holo. The Emperor of the Sands, Adzia legend card, and behind that... Yes! The Overnumber Severe Battle Mistress. Oh, it turns out this is her box. It turns out this is her box. Look at the holo on that. It is just stunning, my lord. Okay, I just put two of the purple rarity versions of this card at the back, and we've replaced it now on the exact same stand with the overnumber version. Ah, that's fantastic. That's wonderful. Gotta be stoked with that. Okay, well that's our first biggest hit out of the box, definitely. We're at about the halfway point now. So we've definitely got more to come. But 2 alt arts and an overnumber so far. Mind Rune, Feral Strength, Wages of Pain, Serrated Dirk, Thwonk, couple more spells, some gear, a battlefield, a unit. There we go. Eye of the Herald in the holo. Rek'Sai Swarm Queen, champion unit. And the Rek'Sai Void Borrower. Number 187 legend card. I mean, that's very, very pretty. Holy heck, there's a lot of hits in these packs. So this is the first time I've actually sat down and opened Riftbound en masse, right? I rip them on stream, and I rip them every time we win a game, which means certain streams we've only opened sort of 2 or 3 packs. This is the first time I've sat down and just, like, torn a box up. And I think I had not quite remembered in my own head just how many holos, hits, uncommons, rares, legendaries, epics come out of an individual box or in any individual pack when you're opening them more than one at a time. Rune, Bubblebot, Detonate, Spell, Unit, Honest Broker, Combat Chef, Doran's Ring, Stellarcorn Herder, Hex Drinker, Veiled Temple. There we go, Wages of Pain is our common holo. Draven Vanquisher, and Switcheroo is a spell card. That's fantastic. Again, we will recap these at the end of the video, so you will get a look at everything that we pulled. I'll stack them up into their common types and we'll go through them real quick. But if you want the experience of ripping some packs with another degenerate like you, it's you and me, buddy. We're tearing it up today. We're tearing up these packs today. Chaos Rune. Lonely Poro. Oh. I wonder how many Poros are in this set. Because there was 4, I think, in Origins. And they featured in most decks. Veteran Poro, that's a new one. Forgotten Monument. Jowlfish. Hard Bargain. Gem Jammer is our first holo. Followed by Spirit Wheel. And Ornn Forge God. That. Whoa. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. You know, I hate to see an Ornn coming in top lane. I really, really do. So we're moving through this box at a reasonable pace. This is by far the most Riftbound I've opened in a single session. So forgive me if my pacing's a little off. There's a lot of stuff going on with these cards. Eager Drakehound, Ribbon Dancer, Aspiring Engineer, Guards! Veteran Poro, Fey Porter and Zorn Punk again, Battering Ram, Drop Border. That's a cool guy. Yeah, this cool guy. Emperor's Dais. There we go. So Doran's Blade Hollow. Yone Blade Master. Yes! Okay, so this is what I'm hoping to pull. There is an overnumber Yone in his sort of romantic Korean drama kind of costume, and I really want to see it. But this Yone Blade Master champion unit is so damn pretty. And then the Under Titan unit as well. Sorry, Azir. Yone gets the top spot. Even though Yone is only purple, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. What can I say? I got my Leona fix in the Origins set. Now I needed to wait for Spiritforged to get my Yone. He still doesn't have, if I'm recalling correctly, and I'm pretty sure I am, he still doesn't have a legend card, which means I still can't create a Yone deck. But I know that time is coming. He's a popular guy. He's got to earn himself a spot. Mind Rune, Disarming Rake, Forecaster, Armed Assailant, Feral Strength, Temptation. Now what's interesting is I haven't seen, except for the units, any sort of reprints of Origins cards yet. So it could be a little while until we start to see stuff cycling back in. Apparently this era of cards, Origins, is going to be play legal, they reckon, until 2028. So the expectation is it'll be reprinted for at least another year. So if you haven't been able to get your hands on any Riftbound, don't give up hope just yet. It's very competitive out there, and it is a scalper's market. But my god, there's stock coming, they swear. Riot swears to god stock is coming. There's our champion, Soraka, and ooh, a signature gear in the orange rarity. Rabadon's Death Crown for Ornn. Hell yeah! Oh, there we go. Ornn, you can have your Death Crown on top of you there. So, pulling Yone and the Blade of the Ruined King, they don't have it lined up as signature gear, kind of like they do with Rabadon's Death Crown, but we all know if you're playing Yone, you're getting the Bork. That's just how it is. That's just a fact. On to the next. We're down to sort of the last 7 or 6 packs. So I will pretty shortly pull the box down and I will replace it with some stands so we can pop some more cards up on display in the background there. Mech Token, Bushwhack, Disarming Rake, Cloth Armor, Sea Monkey, Unit, Gear, Unit, Spell, Simian Ancestor. Oh, well, we got another Hollow Battlefield is the Power Nexus. Grandmaster at Arms, Jax, we've pulled that one already. And the Severe Ambitious in the orange rarity. That's yet another show out for Severe. She's having quite a run today. So this is the difference between the rarity levels, between the overnumber and the standard version. And you can see here, obviously, they've run some extra texturing into the hollow, some additional details. It's not like this is not a pretty damn card, because it certainly is. The art on these cards is stunning. But the gold bordering that's raised, the whole shebang, it's really, really lovely. So Severe Battle Mistress, still our biggest hit of the set thus far. But I think there's still room to grow. I'm not giving up hope just yet. Because at the end of the day, we're all gamblers. Not that I would ever sell these things. Body Rune. Cloth Armor. Serrated Dirk. Guardian of the Passage. That's a nice bit of art right there. Master Bing Wen. Bonds of Strength. Doran's Blade. Corrupt Enforcer. Paper Tree and Treasure Hoard. There's the Death Grip in the non-hollow. Feral Strength in the hollow. Rengar Pouncing Champion Unit. And the Edge of Night. Ooh-wee. That's an okay rip. It feels, honestly, it feels perverse opening this volume of Riftbound at any one time. I have had to budget it out so hard. because it just, after that first issue of the original ones, the pre-orders that I got, I knew it was coming. I got excited about it before it hit. I walked into the shop to pick up my pre-order. I was like, you got any more boxes? And they're like, yeah, totally, man. You want another one? Great. But since then, since the prices blew up, since everything else, it's just damn near impossible to get anything but on the secondary market. And Lord knows I ain't paying those prices to sit here and rip an entire box. I love you guys, but good God, I'm not made of money. I didn't win the lottery. Speaking of which, gold! Wages of Pain, Sentinel Adept, couple more spells, couple more units, couple more battlefields, bit more equipment. Hey! The Lucian Purifier Legend, the Janna Champion, and the Jax Champion. That is not a bad little 3 pulls in a row. The Jax Unmatched, Alt Art. Man, the alt arts in this set are just so gorgeous. I don't know if I've pulled the Jax. I love having a comparison point for them, but, you know, I can live without it if I have to. Just want to make sure that we're getting a good look at all the alt arts and overnumbers and everything else that comes out of these. Not a bad hit rate so far, I gotta tell you. Like, I don't think of Riftbound as sort of overly generous. Like, I think of Gundam, generous, Lorcana, super stingy. Speaking of which, tomorrow we're going to have a video up where we're ripping an entire box of the new Lorcana set, Winter Spell, and I fully expect to not pull anything on that. But you should watch the video just in case we hit something good. Poro, some equipment, some units, some spells, some more equipment, that punk guy again. Veteran Poro returns, Warmog's Armor, Rocket Barrage, Battlefield, Yordle Explorer in the Hollow, Ashken Mischievous, Champion, and oh! Yes! Another piece of signature gear! Shirelia's Requiem, another piece for Ornn. This guy is racking it up. I knew we pulled him as an alt art right out of our first pack. I didn't know he was also going to get served up 2 pieces of high-level rarity equipment as well. Tell you what, man's blessed. Man's blessed. What can I say? 4 packs to go, including this bad boy right here. We are going to make the most of it. So for all of you out there who play Riftbound, or all of you out there who play League of Legends, I mean, what are you most excited to find in this set? Lord knows I know what I'm looking for. I've talked enough about Yone. But do you play the same champion you play in League? Do you vary it out? Are you fully meta-focused in both? They're both meta-controlled games. I would understand if you're just out there to get the dubs. Gold token. Couple of units. Lot of units. Some gear. Black Market Broker returns. Temporal Portal. Power Nexus. Void Hatchling in the Hollow. And you'll note as well, there's something about the way these print. The Hollows have this, like, grid pattern to them. It's common to all the Riftbound cards so far, the standard Hollows. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it on any other card before, that kind of like, almost like scanline type Hollow, but it's something you see on all Riftbound cards. It turns out going into Series 2 as well. The Rel Champion and the J Madada Hollow unit card. Third last pack, baby. Holy hell, we're opening a lot of Riftbound today. I hope I have enough for my streams. I mean, I only play League once a week, but if you want to see me open more Origins, more Spiritforged, you know where to find me. Fury Rune, Armed Assailant, Guardian of the Passage, couple of spells, couple of units, couple of battlefields, some gear, a shiny Dirk, a Heart of Dark Ice, and oh, yes, the Ezreal Arcane Shift signature spell. Gosh darn, that's pretty. I tell you what, like, they do not miss with the art. It's just a simple fact. I mean, I know that we'd expect that. League of Legends has, you know, 170 odd champions, 50 bajillion skins, obviously Arcane, side comics, art pieces. They've got their aesthetic locked down, locked in. And so we expect high quality art, because they have access to, let's be honest, Riot will have access to the best and brightest artists in the world. They can throw cash at them. They've got the clout, the reputation that you'd want to work with Riot. I mean, any YouTube video that's like, oh, you want to be a professional character designer? They're all kind of pitched the same way. You want to work for Riot Games or Disney? And like, that's the level we're talking about. So I think we all expected all the Riftbound cards to be gorgeous. The game itself is a lot of fun, which was a fun surprise. It does not feel like League of Legends. Like, I was expecting them to do something that felt more referential to League of Legends, lanes, mobs, levels, that kind of thing, and it didn't happen that way. But the game itself is a lot of fun, and very easy to pick up and play, difficult to master, which is the absolute best way to play a card game, I think. Couple of units, Royal Entourage, Pirate Poro, Trusty Ramhound, there's that Yordle again, Master Bingwen, Shurima, Hex Drinker, Ancient Warmonger, the Veiled Temple, starting with a purple rarity in our first slot, which is always a good sign. Ezreal, Dashing, Altar of Memories, and the oh yes, yes, this. I mean, shoot, it don't mean much to me, but this is a chase. The alt art Draven champion Vanquisher is again, gorgeous holo. Sorry, I'm just checking the camera to see if make sure I'm getting those details. It is, holy crap, that's a pretty card. Sorry, Yone. That's going to be one of the biggest hits value-wise from this box. People are gagging to get their hands on the alt arts of the high meta playability decks. And yeah, I mean, I like to see that, because there's stuff, obviously, there's stuff like characters from Arcane, that sort of thing, Jinx, and you know, Teemo, these sort of like mascot characters for League of Legends. Obviously, they're very valuable, but like the best Magic the Gathering cards, there's a playability to value element going into things. People are enjoying blinging out their decks and doing the whole thing. Oh, last pack. Are we ready? This is by far the most Riftbound I've opened in a single session, and to be honest, I'm kind of freaking out a little bit, looking at just the volume of cards that we've pulled. But, my lord. Sand Soldier, Blood Rush, let's slow roll it, Doran's Shield, Chemtech Cask, Eager Drakehound, Buru Captain, Loyal Pup, Honest Broker, BF Sword, Poro Snacks. Oh, well, that's good. I need those for all the Poros I'm going to have in my deck. Minefield. Into our holos, the Ruin Runner Uncommon, the Azir Descendant Champion. Oh, that's pretty. That is very pretty, especially for a purple rarity. And Fire Below the Mountain. Again, Ornn gets to cash in. So, that's Spiritforged. A whole booster box of the brand new set of Riftbound, and I tell you what, it doesn't disappoint. There is an enormous sense of value that comes with cracking open all these cards. Getting minimum 3 shinies every pack, and more often than not, well, I won't say more often than not, but often enough, that first slot, which can be as low as a common or uncommon rarity, was loaded with something higher level. And we pulled some serious stuff today. Magic Cut. Okay, so everything you're seeing on the stands right now is at an orange or higher rarity, including our alt arts of Jax. We got the Body Rune alt art. We got the Draven alt art. We got the Ornn alt art. We got a couple of signature spells and signature gears. Obviously, the biggest hit of today's pulls is the Severe Battle Mistress Overnumber, which consequently looks, you know, as good as it looks. Purple rarities, we did not miss out. Everything here is purple rarity. We got a number of units, legends, champions, gears, spells, all sorts of stuff that really makes the opening experience of Riftbound very, very joyful. Beyond that, all of our holo commons and uncommons, which generally you only get 1 per pack. And it turns out it can be even less than 1 because they can replace it with something higher rarity. And I'm just going to shift into view now all of our standard commons and uncommons, which are all in a big stack right here. Stack number 1 and stack number 2. To illustrate how tall these are, put my finger next to them. So they're both up to about the second knuckle. Whee! Some great hits from that box. Stuff I'm very, very excited about. My very first over number. So I've opened 2.5 boxes of Riftbound so far, of Origins, over the course of my various streams. I had 4 in total, and you can see them off to the side there. This one's about, oh no, maybe 2 1/3. So getting my first over number now feels really, really nice. Some really great cards there that I think are 1, meta relevant, and 2, pretty as all get out. Okay, well, that's another video in the bag. Thank you for tuning in. We'll release this one day and date, so this has come out on the exact same day that Spiritforged is releasing. We're going to be trying to do that a lot. Tomorrow's video, we've got a brand new set of Lorcana, and this weekend we've also got Gundam card game coming out as well. My name is Doyle. I am the Cardboard Degenerate, and if you couldn't tell by how perversely I'm looking at these cards, well, you know it now. You can check me out all week long playing games and ripping packs on Twitch, twitch.tv/ohitsdoyle. You should definitely subscribe to the channel because we do 3 long-form videos like this a week, as well as doing daily pack rip shorts called the Daily Dose of Rips, where we rip Magic, Pokemon, Lorcana, Riftbound, One Piece, the whole shebang. Sports cards, we don't play. I am an agnostic degenerate, and you better believe that. You can also check out one of the videos that's over there. If you look over there, there's some videos popping up right now. The playlist for what's in the box. A video that you might like. You can click down here and subscribe. If you're a cool guy. I think you're a cool guy, because you're watching this video. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back again tomorrow with Lorcana Winter Spell. Special sneak preview right there. This whole box is going down. Bye!